Jesus, where do you get the power for that thing? To charge the batteries. You got a solar panel in your backpack there? Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to steal it. I gave up my electronics a long time ago. Figured I got no use for a smartphone anymore. What the hell am I going to do with your camera? Now, if you got food and water in your backpack, that's a different story. Yeah, it's funny. I used to be a technology guy. One of those guys who'd stand in line for hours to get the new Droid. I had one, a big fucking flat screen, 60 inches. You ever see one bigger than that? Yeah, I took it for granted. I took it all for granted. We all took it all for granted. Prisoners of the technology. Guilty as charged. Believed in the science and they made the big fucking flat screen, but not in the science that said we were running out of oil or water. Do you remember the winter before last, before all this stuff hit, when they said it could be all part of climate change? Well, I didn't believe them. Not if it meant I couldn't buy gas for, what, $3.50 a gallon? Yeah, I'm sorry. You said you wanted me to talk about this stuff before all this hit, before that reality destroyed the god of technology. Yeah, I remember where I was when the power went out. Yeah, it's like, where were you on 9/11? I was downtown at my office, and my computer just shut off. Our bosses kept telling us to come in, even though they said this was going to be happening for a couple weeks beforehand, but we kept coming in, because I worked in an insurance company. We had a lot of stuff to do. Then the power shut off, didn't come back on. We just left. And I don't know where you lived. I was 6 or 7 miles away, and getting home took forever. I mean, all the traffic lights were off, obviously, and cops were working the major intersections, but then a train hit a car at a crossing, and it just tied everything up on the east side of town. And by the time I finally got home, one of our neighbors had hooked up a generator. So we all went over to his house and watched the news. And they said we were just the latest place to lose our power. And we had to stock up on water. And that kind of freaked me out. And sure as hell, a couple of days later, we lost our water. Everyone I knew from before is gone. My wife and kids were killed a couple weeks after all this started. We were staying in our basement, keeping all the lights out, trying to make it look like the house was deserted. Then we started running low on canned food. So we decided, my wife and I, that I ought to go scout around, see what's going on in the neighborhood. Because a lot of folks, right after this hit, they took off like in the first couple days. So I got that one day, and I wasn't gone for more than a couple minutes. And I heard the gunshots. And I ran back. And when I found them, they were all dead. Somebody killed my whole family over some soup and a couple of cans of beans.